Today, when most of us think about movies, we like to think about all the fancy Hollywood movies, you know, with all the car chases, all the explosions, and all the gunshots. And so what if you guys are into making your own movies and you want to make your movies a little bit more high production and you want to make it look like that you're actually shooting your enemies? So let's say that you've got an enemy over here and you want to make it look like you've actually shot him. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a gunshot effect inside of Sony Vegas, similar to an effect like this right here. So I'm going to cock my gun and I'm going to shoot it like that. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a gunshot effect like that inside of Sony Vegas. This project is free to do as long as you have Sony Vegas installed on your computer. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so to go ahead and get started with this effect, you're going to make sure you're going to need the following things. So first of all, you're going to need Sony Vegas, of course. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using Sony Vegas Pro 9 to go ahead and get the job done, but I'm pretty sure this will work in most versions of Sony Vegas. So yeah, so the second thing you're going to need is you're going to need a flash effect to go ahead and make the gun flash, and you're also going to need a gun sound effect. So to go ahead and download those, just go ahead and open your internet browser and go to the links which I'll post in the video's description. This link right here is a link to the flashes that you're going to need to, which are the SMG muzzle flashes. Just go ahead and download them from here. Now the next thing you're going to need is you're going to need the sound effect, which you can go ahead and download from here, which is a link from freesound.org. All you have to do is go over here to click download, right click and save as, and to go ahead and do this you're going to need to be logged in with their account. So first, so to go ahead and do that, you just go here and go ahead and log in over here. With the controls that should be over here, but as you can see here, I'm already logged in. So to go ahead and do that, you can just download that here, and that should bring you up to a page that looks like this, which you can go ahead and download, which will bring you to this little download right here. Just take that and import that into your Sony Vegas. I'll post a link to this in the video's description. So yeah, let me just minimize that. So now once you have all those things open, you're going to go ahead and open up Sony Vegas. You want to have the video clip that you want to add in the gunshot effect, which I have right here. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to drag it into my timeline, and for the purposes of this video I'm going to remove the audio track just so we don't get anything confused, because there's going to be no audio. So you want to zoom in on the timeline just to make it so it's zoomed in, and then you want to take your muzzle flashes and drag them into the timeline as well. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to crop those muzzle flashes. So just move the arrow keys around and you should see them start to flash. So go around to about here and then go ahead and drag that down to go ahead and crop it. Then you want to just go ahead and wait till it stops flashing and then go ahead and crop it to there as well. So as if we see, if we go ahead and play that, we only have pretty much one flash that lasts only a couple seconds. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and find the place where we shoot our gun. So right about there actually. So what I did was I walked up to the camera, cocked my gun, pulled it back, and then I should fire right about there actually. So right about where my cursor is. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take the flash and I'm going to move that over to where the side of the thing is. So now comes the fun part. So as you see here, the thing is flashing, but as you notice it has a black background on that. So to go ahead and get rid of the background, what you want to do is you want to go down here to Video Effects or Event Effects. Then you want to go here and select Sony Chroma Keyer. Double click on that and then click OK, and then it should bring up something like this. Go here and select the eyedropper tool and then go ahead and click into the black background, and as you notice it should go ahead and remove the black background completely. You can go ahead and adjust the thresholds to go ahead and remove the remaining black background as well. So now with that we can go ahead and crop the image to make it look like it's actually flashing out of my hand. So to do that we just have to go ahead and rotate it. So let me just crop and I'll rotate. So rotate around there is good, around there, and we can go ahead and shrink it or make it grow, but I'm going to shrink it and I'm going to put it to around where my hand is, and I think I'm going to zoom out a little bit more and put it to where my hand is, right around there. But now I'm going to go back to Video Event Effects because I didn't adjust the threshold enough to get rid of most of the black. So I'm going to drag that all the way up, and now as you see there's no black whatsoever. So now if I go ahead and play that from the start, I go ahead and move that, and as you notice my hand flashed with my gunshot effect. So if we move the thing over to here, then shoot, it looks like it flashed, but Sony Vegas preview window is screwed up. So yeah, as you see, it flashed right there. So now what we want to do is zoom in on the timeline again and add in our sound effect. So to do that, just take the sound effect that you went ahead and downloaded, which is this one right here. You want to drag that into the timeline, and you want to go ahead and crop the sound to match it with the sound effects. So I'm going to put my cursor right around there, which is good, and I'm going to end it right around here, and I'm going to go ahead and add in some fade outs. So I'm going to drag that to around over here, and I'm going to add in a fade out to right around there. If we go ahead and click on play, as you notice, it shot and it sounded like a gunshot effect. So yeah, so let's play the whole thing. So from the beginning, as you notice, I'm just walking up to the camera like normal, and then I walk, cock my hands, and shoot, and it has a little effect right there. So it doesn't really look that good in the preview window of Sony Vegas, so I'm going to layer it over into a picture-in-picture effect. So anyway, that's how to do it. It's really simple. All you have to do is layer that flash and the sound effect over the original video. So yeah, that's how to do it. So feel free to go ahead and customize this any way you want to, and feel free to go ahead and make it look like you're shooting guns. And so yeah, so that's how to go ahead and make a really simple gunshot effect inside of Sony Vegas. Alright, that's it for this tutorial. Be sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.